Hello, I'm back with another video on how to participate in the monthly rebid. What you need to do is go in through Crew Portal and get to the vacation management site. From here, you will go to the monthly rebid tab. A reminder that the monthly rebid is open from the 1st to the 10th of each month. The awards are put out on the 11th. One thing that's really important here is when you get in, you want to make sure that you don't touch the vacation month. What this indicates is the month for which monthly rebids are available and beyond for the remainder of the fiscal year. If you change it to another month, you'll suddenly see that the monthly rebid is closed. Also, before you submit your rebid, you probably want to take a look at the monthly rebid matrix. This will show you what days are available for you to bid. The format's very much like the vacation matrix was. Obviously, anything in red is not available, the green ones are. You can arrow forward to see the second half of the month, or you can also scroll to the bottom and then export as PDF if you want to see it all on one page. If you're trying to get 3 days in a row here, 6, 7, 8, only the 6th and the 8th are available. You could bid those two individually and try to get them as solitary days. One of the strategies with the monthly rebid is to move days so that you can create blocks of 7 and then be eligible to get VEX. So once you've taken a look at what is available, you go down here, add or view monthly rebid ballots. In this case, we're adding a ballot. And then you have a couple of boxes here. Unscheduled days would be potentially days that were scheduled, but now if you're on a VLOA, you're not working that month, you had vacation days, they are now unscheduled. This is different from filler, so don't get those confused. And then under scheduled days is where you're going to enter the days that you want to offer, that you currently hold, to bid for alternate dates. In my case, I have dates in April. Now with this calendar won't indicate or show you where your current vacation days are. And there's no validation process to check. So you need to know where your dates are and what you're putting in. And then you should put them in the order of most importance, or the one that you're willing to give up the most. So if I have vacation that ends on the 20th and I want to try and give days from the end of my vacation, I can click on the first date and then work backwards. And in my case, let's try to offer 4 of my vacation days. Notice that I'm going horizontally as I add dates. If you go down and try and add them vertically, they will not take. So I've entered the 20th, 19th, 18th, and 17th. I'm saying that I would like to give up the 20th first, 19th, 18th, and 17th in that order. So it has tallied the number of days that I've entered, and now I can create a bid. So in the same way, this calendar is not going to show you what is available in the matrix. So If I happen to bid for days that are not available, that's kind of on me. Um, take the time to look at what's available and what you're entering. So, because the vacation window is now open for May and beyond, this is where the calendar starts. I can bid for any days, um, and let's say that I'm going to try to get July. And I'll say July 17th to July 20th, 4 days. And because I offered only 4 days, if this window is only 4 days, the max will be four. And minimum, I may be willing to take less than four. Um, as a first bid, I'm going to start with four. And then I can add an additional bid. And let's say I will go down a week. And 24th to the 27th, I would take up to four, but I'd be willing to take as few as two. Add to ballot. And in much the same way as the regular vacation bid worked, you can reorder your bids by just clicking and dragging. I can add an additional ballot if I have another block of days that I want to try and move. And it does save automatically. When you're done, you can export as PDF and print a copy. And then the awards are revealed the day after they close.